Hello guys, and welcome to another Groove Builders video. Today we're going to be covering a couple more aspects of the Groove Pages update from the 21st of December. So let's get into it. So we're here on Groove's roadmap. As you can see, there's a few added features. We've got sitemap and robots.txt, which was a very desired update. We've already covered that in a previous video. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. It tells you why this is very important for your site and brilliant for SEO. In this video though, we're going to cover the pop-up animation and the ability to show and hide blocks after the end of a countdown timer. So we'll hop across into this tab. You may recognise this if you've seen our Groove Tips and Tricks series. This is the site we created just as a little demo. So the first thing we'll cover is the pop-up animation experience. This you will find obviously in pop-ups, in your pop-up edit settings, and as you can see we've got a couple of options that are new down here for the appearing and disappearing of the pop-up itself. So we can select any of these animations. So we'll do that in a sec, but first I will show you what it looks like without. So I've linked that pop-up that I've got there to this button. Going, you can see it just sort of jumps in. There's no animation. Doesn't look very smooth. It looks kind of rough for the user experience. So we'll go in. Got a load of animations in here. We'll go fade in and fade out. So those are two very simple ones, but they do give it a nice, pleasing look to it. So we'll save that. Give it a moment and jump back into the preview. Once that loads, as you can see, that's a much better user experience. The pop-up simply fades in, fades out. It's much smoother. Obviously I've got a lot of other animations to pick from, but that's quite a simple one and definitely improves the user experience. So as we've already mentioned, that is just in the pop-up settings. So you've got your pop-ups here, any that you create, edit settings, and the animations are down there. Press the tick when you're done and that is applied to your pop-up. And next on the list we've got the show and hide blocks after a countdown timer. So we've got a new page for this. This is essentially an offer page, and we've got the top block here with a countdown timer on, obviously with some sort of discount. And once this timer runs out, we've got a setting to change what is shown on the website. So we've got this block down here, which is sort of a different checkout without a discount. These aren't filled in, these are just as examples to show the feature. So if we go onto this one, as you can see, I've got it to not display, so that will be hidden by default when you load the site up. And then on this timer, we can configure it here. We've got it set to a minute, and that'll just count down. It's from landing, so once you load that page, once your client loads that page, you've got a minute timer, and then it will do the action here. So show and hide blocks, that's new, and then we'll select the blocks, hide the countdown block, and show the late offer, which is this bottom one. If you're wondering why these have got names, all I've done is named the blocks themselves by selecting them and editing the name up here. So we've got countdown and the late offer, and that's how they will show up on the configure here. Obviously you just select that, select what you want to show and hide, press update, and then that will be applied. I don't believe this works in the preview. This will only work on a published website, so I can't demo this one just yet. However, what will happen, this block will disappear and this one will appear on the website. So essentially changing to a different offer, it can be anything you like. It's very good for creating a creating a squeeze page with a timer on it if you want a short offer as someone loads up a page. So they've got sort of a minute or 5 minutes to check out sort of thing. But you can also use it for a time-based offer. So if we go from the type from landing, it can be daily, so a certain time on every day. say you want an offer to run out at 6 PM every day, or a fixed date and time. As you can see, you can pick the date here and a static time on that day. Select your correct time zone, whatever applies to you, and that will have any of these options. Obviously, you can show and hide blocks as your specific offer runs out. So it's very good for sort of offer automation. If you've got an offer running on your website and you want it to sync up with, say, a Facebook post or an Instagram post that you have set a date on, that is how you can do that, and then just click update, and that'll run out on that day and that time. So that covers the last update for Groove pages, the new features, the pop-up animation, and the show and hide blocks after the timer. That's all we're covering today. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this helpful and informative. Do leave any comments or questions you've got in the comments or message our page. And stick with us because we've got some more videos planned all about Groove and your online business, helping you start, build and succeed.